Today we are going to be playing something pretty unusual. This is a 5-0 list by Barff, who is known for playing dimmer faeries and generally building these very unique control decks, and this is definitely one of them. A 5-0 Sultai list playing 4 Coiling Oracles. Basically, 2 mana 1/1, we reveal the top card of our library. If it's a land, we actually just ramp, which is really sweet, and if not, we put that card into our hand. We can see a mana base that is mostly blue with 20 lands. The reason it's mostly blue is probably the counterspell, to be honest. They fit 4 counterspells in this 3-color deck, pretty impressive. They also play the Ghostly Flicker package with the Mulldrifter, the Archaeomancer, and they have added some Tiding Blades to the mix as well. They're playing 1 Masked Vandal in the main, 1 Reclamation and 1 Weather the Storm. A lot of targets for the Archaeomancer, and generally this looks a little bit like a commander deck with a lot of these one-offs. We continue. 1 Suffocating Fumes, great card because it's never dead, you can cycle it. I love this as a one-off in the deck. 1 Exclude, we are going to see how this will work. Counter a creature spell, draw a card for 3. 1 Troll of Khazad-dûm, 1 Generous, and again. They play a very impressive number of lands, you can see 26 basically. 4 Lorians, 1 and 1 Troll, this is really nice. 2 Campfire's main deck. That's really unusual, right? Like, it's great against Burn and it's great against Gardens, and I think Barff just assumes games with this deck are going to be pretty long, which honestly seems like the truth here. They also play 2 cast downs as removal and 2 snuff outs. You can search for the Aquifer with the Lorians, the Generous can search for Mire and a Forest, and the Troll can search for Swamp or Mire again, so there has been some pretty cool deck building going on, and they want to make sure their cards are just consistent, including the snuff out. We see 3 Behold the Multiverse. I've never really played this card. I've seen it in Turbo Fog, so I really want to see how this works, so I'm pretty happy I can play with this one. And then Mulldrifter. Just things to actually go with the Ghostly Flicker. This is probably their like win condition when we really think about it that way. You can also just beat down somebody with an Ant or a Troll if you really want to, or mill them out. You have double Campfire after all. The sideboard. I did make a couple of changes. They had a lot of cards that are good against red. They had 2 more blasts, 1 more campfire. Since they're already playing 2 in the main deck, I've decided to go with double Divest, which is a card I love, and I wanted an excuse to actually just play this because I love Divest, and whenever I can play it, I will. And I think some artifact hate is in place here. They played only 1 Vandal in the sideboard. I've added 1 Reclamation as well. It's cool because against Madness, it can take out their Gutter Snipe or Flame Breather, which feels pretty powerful as well. So I don't think it's a dead card in a lot of matchups. I just think it's pretty versatile and cool. I didn't go for Duress because we already have counter spells and the Hydroblast against red, so I wanted to try something different. We have the Divest here. 2 Arms of Hadar. Here against Elves and Fairies, it's black, so it can't be blasted. It's just really good. Then 2 more Vandals, and then 2 Weather the Storms as well, here against red for sure, and 2 Nihilist Spell Bombs to complete the Graveyard Hate. That's only one-sided, which is important. You obviously really care about your graveyard with this deck. So with that being said, let's see how much Barff cooked with this one, and I will see you in the games. We got a game against LKZM, and we do go first, which is pretty cool. Hand this, well, there's no fixing, but there's a lot of fixing in general. This hand kind of sucks. It has Campfire. Should we try this? How do we feel? I think we're gonna mulligan. Oh yeah, this hand is a little better. It's not the best though. It's not the best. We have turn 2 Coiling Oracle though, so I'm gonna keep. From these cards, what do we think? I think Archaeomancer can go. If this is an aggressive deck, Suffocating Fumes could be really good. I'm gonna go Archaeomancer. And we will start things off with the turn 2 Oracle only is true if we Forest Lorien, so I'm gonna do this. And we already have a Swamp here for the Snuff Out, so that's pretty cool. This hand kinda works. This hand kinda works. Forests? Oh shit. Llanowar Elves. Okay, these Fumes could be really good actually. Wow. Okay, end step, we're gonna cycle this Lorien for an island. Turn 2 Oracle is the play here. Though we could go slower against them. Okay, we have another Archaeomancer, which can actually return the Fumes. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna go Oracle. I don't mind if I hit a land. I don't also mind if I hit a non-land. Wow. Tangled Islet. That's really sweet. So, snuff out targets. A snuff out target is anything that doesn't have 1 life and doesn't die to Suffocating Fumes. Timberwatch Elf. Kyrian is fine. You can have that all you want. Like, the worst thing about that is like Winding Way, because they can play that right now. Although it would be pretty stupid, I feel. They go Priest. Okay, I could be just late. Arbor Elf, this all dies to it. I could straight up be late on my Suffocating Fumes because I played the Oracle. I didn't like Nyxborn Hydra is fine. I'm gonna go Haunted Mire. Should I swing? I think I'm gonna keep this Coiling Oracle because we have Fumes in hand. Okay, what I'm afraid of is a Nyxborn Hydra. That would be really bad. I hope they will play, yeah, I hope they will play just more like these things. It's possible I shouldn't go for the Coiling Oracle after I've seen its Elves and should just play the Haunted Mire anyway. But there was really no turning back because I did go first, so I had to make my decision without really knowing what they're gonna do. Okay, if they slam a Hunter, that's good, kinda, because I can Snuff Out and then Fumes. Okay, they untap the Forest. They're gonna play another Elf, probably. Is this Winding Way? Okay, it's another Priest. Holy sh... I mean, these Fumes are gonna go crazy, but 7 mana... Why does this look like a Nyxborn Hydra, though? Oh god, this is gonna be bad, I think. I don't know what to do with that. Because Nyxborn Hydra is like such a hard deal. You know, it's so hard to deal with that. I guess I will have to Snuff Out whatever the Hydra's on. Holy shit. Yeah, it's definitely a Nyxborn Hydra. There's no way. I'm dead. I'm not. I have a Snuff Out, but still. Yeah, this is Hydra. They had the nutty hand and I kinda didn't do my Fume thing. Couple things I can do. They will attack for 14. 5 Fumes now. Holy shit, it'd be so awesome. I don't though. Wait, I can Archaeomancer back the Snuff Out later. Yeah, but... So, yeah. I'm gonna Snuff Out the Ranger, but the Hydra still comes. So we need to survive 1 Hydra hit, I think. That's about it. I'll draw Coiling Oracle. I'm not gonna risk an Oracle, I'm just gonna Fumes. Frick. But surviving 1 Hydra hit is like so hard. Because I can't really... Like, I'm at 16, I'm at 4, I'm at precisely 4. There's one thing I could do. This is hard. I could Suffocating Fumes on their turn, though they will be able to add all of this mana. Because right now, I'm dead. They swing with the Hydra. Even if I block here, that's 12 damage. I go to 4, I can't Snuff Out. So, fuming after the Hydra attacks means I can Snuff Out next turn if I block with the Coiling Oracle. But then they will get like infinite mana off of that. So that doesn't sound good either. But there's like, I can upkeep it, I guess. I can upkeep Fumes. It says until end of turn. I can upkeep Fumes. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Hoping the mana won't really matter because Elves don't really play at instant speed. I think this is right. Really was counting the damage from the Hydra there. Okay, they add mana. Well, is your mana usable in the upkeep? There's not a single card with Flash in the Elves deck or in an instance. Okay, they can do that though. Yeah. So that worked. It's my only play here, I think. I have to block with the Oracle. I go to 1 after I Snuff Out. Jesus. Alright, top deck a Cast Down, for all I know. You know, that could work too. I think some Reclamations would be great. Hydra is definitely a problem for decks like me, like what we play, because, well, just after a Hydra sticks, like removal doesn't really help on the enchantment hate does. They'll definitely swing. But other than that, they have only 1 land, so I hope we really slow them down. They have another land in their hand. They held the Generous End in hopes they could cast it this turn. They knew that's impossible, so they did this. They do play the other land. They go to combat. I'm forced to block if I want to Snuff Out next turn, which is my only way to victory here. I have to block because I go to 5, Snuff Out is 1. Do nothing, game's winnable. Let's draw. Dispel. Absolutely useless against them. So I'll do the only thing I can, which is Archaeomancer. Bring it back the Snuff Out and just use Snuff Out, right? I mean, there's no reason to wait in my opinion, so I'm just gonna do this. We go to 1 and board's empty, I'm at 1. Next turn, probably Coiling Oracle. You're gonna cycle End again, sure. I hope there's no Winding Way, would kinda suck, but there is no Winding Way, sure. Let's draw. Find a Tangled Islet. Okay, I'm gonna... Well, I think I'm gonna Coiling Oracle first. Maybe I should leave up blue if I find a counter spell. Yeah, could have been a mistake there. Oh, Cast Down is great. Okay, I'm gonna play a Tangled Islet. I'm gonna swing for 1. I think I am Cast Downing pretty aggressively, because I wanna play Hydra next turn. Luckily for them, Dispel doesn't work on basically anything they do, so it's kinda sad. I'm definitely gonna sideboard out my Dispels here. They freaking top deck the Winding Way, it's crazy. They find 4 creatures, Jesus Christ, okay. And they have a Vandal for the Hydra, godly. Yeah, we're cooked. They found a Vandal. They found 2 Vandals. Sweet. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna hold out the Cast Down. Heritage Reclamation. So, what exactly Vandal says is, Exile a creature card from a graveyard. Yeah, so reclamationing in response to Vandal doesn't really do anything. Okay. I think first things first, I'm actually gonna use the reclamation. I know they could play Hydra next turn and I'm cooked, but it's fine. I need the cantrips. I'm gonna exile their Generous End. Find a Behold the Multiverse. Yeah, I kinda like it. I'm gonna foretell this. I'm gonna go to combat. I'm gonna swing with this 1/1. If they wanna block, that's fine. I can block back with the Archaeomancer. If they find an X-Born Hydra, I'm dead, but I don't think they have it. Well, I hope anyway. I'm a little greedy here, but it is what it is. They can Hydra for 1 right now, which doesn't kill, I think. They play Priest of Titania. Yep, this is their hand right now. No, there was something else. Okay, just like an onboard Vandal, okay. They still have another one, so it doesn't matter all that much, but draw, go. Ghostly Flicker do be good. Ghostly Flicker do be really awesome. I think I need to kill the Priest. I have 1 mana up I have 2 mana up if I flicker these guys. Okay, I think this is past the turn angle. Though I do want to cast down this Priest. It's really annoying. So I have Ghostly Flicker up. I can flicker for Fumes. Damn, this is a hard decision. I don't think I wanna Multiverse. I have Fumes if I flicker this guy, which is insane. It kills the Priest, but I don't know what's in their hand. I know about the Vandal. Do I risk it? I don't think I can. No, I don't think I can. I have to cast down this Priest of Titania here. I'm gonna go to combat, skip attacks. We have a great Ghostly Flicker actually, so that's kind of nice. If I tap, I could, hold on, no. I could have actually flickered a land and then actually Archaeomancer and cast Fumes on the same turn, but I wouldn't get value from the Oracle. Was that better? It may have been, actually. I could have done that on their upkeep. Looks like Lead the Stampede. Okay. Why, they play Jewel Thief? What the fuck? Okay. Had no idea. Create a treasure. Could bring back the cast down, I suppose. Or I could actually flicker back the... Okay, now Hydra is for free. It's pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna definitely flicker here. There's no question about that. Now Fumes don't really look that appealing anymore. Yeah, I wanna go Oracle first. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna go Oracle first. What? So it seems like I have to do the Archaeomancer first. I'm not sure why it's not letting me, but okay. So do I bring back the Flicker? I think casting down this is pretty good. Yeah, I think, well, I can Flicker again. I can Flicker cast down. That's pretty risky, but I think it's fine. Or I can just take the cast down. I'm gonna take the Flicker, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna take Flicker. Find Dispel. Horrible draw. Horrible draw. Find an island. Sure. Let's play this island. Now, I can Flicker these two after they block. I can do it for cast down if they have nothing. So that's 5 mana. I can also flicker a land again, but I definitely can flicker a land, which would be 4 mana, which isn't really helpful. I can just double flicker, return cast down, right? Could play this as like a 0/1, but not really sure how I feel about that. I'm at 1 after all. Hold on, if I don't play this as a 0/1, I'm kind of dead. Am I not? Yeah, I think that's the case. So in that case, I will have to flicker a land probably. I want this to survive. Yeah, I think I'll flicker a land. I'm gonna just cast this. X is 1. Pay 1. I'm gonna flicker. I'm gonna go like that. I'm gonna say okay. We can block everything if they swing like this. If they have like, I don't know, a Hydra, I mean, it's over probably, but I need to leave this Haunted Mire up. I will flicker an island probably. Yeah, so Archaeomancer for cast down. Then I'm kind of relying on this Behold the Multiverse to do all the work, which it definitely can. I think they have the upper hand though, for sure. 4 mana. Hydra's probably... Is Hydra GG? If I cast this down, they have 3 and 1. Okay. I can flicker for a Heritage Reclamation. Then I can block 3 like this. Okay, I think I'm dead no matter what happens. Which is actually not really true. I can cast this down, then they can't attack. So I'm safe for 1 turn. I think that's the best thing to do. Okay. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna Ghostly Flicker, Archaeomancer, Island. Need to pick up cast down, which I will. No response. Cast down is picked up. I'm gonna cast down this Vandal and the Hydra can't attack, which is the only way I survive this turn. Though with pretty massive losses, not gonna lie. They don't swing, what? Okay, sure. Aquifer's not very good. I'm gonna play the Behold the Multiverse. Holy shit, cast down, counterspell. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Can cast down a Jewel Thief. The Hydra is not great, but yeah, it's... I'm not sure about counterspell. I guess counterspell is good. I'm gonna top. Think we like survive. I hate these dispels, they're bad. Just gonna do it like that. There maybe has been a misplay. I made like, okay, Jewel Thief, fuck off. I don't want you to see or to be here anyway. See if they attack with something. Or an Arbor Elf, yep. Swinging. 1, 2, 3. So this Jewel Thief is more annoying, right? For sure. Gonna kill that. Now this Hydra has trample. It's not good. I want this Archaeomancer to be alive. I have to block like... No, I don't have to block with this guy. Hold on. Yeah, I can just do this, right? I'm gonna chomp with the Hydra. Okay, I'm alive. Oh my god, Lorien, save me. Okay. Well, I don't think we're saved. I'll do this. Snuff out. Game over, right? Yeah. Well, nice try, I guess. Being at 1 life is hard. I think the play with the fumes at the beginning was bad. If I had fumes 1 turn earlier, it's different, you know, it's different. What do I want here? I don't think Nyxborn Hydra is the play. I don't think Campfires are the play. Dispels just feel horrific. Weather the Storm is... I don't know, that's probably not where I want to be, but it feels okay. I want the Arms of Hadar. Divest is not bad, though I think it's a little slow. Reclamation is fine. I don't mind Vandals. I think Vandals are fine against their Nyxborn Hydras. I guess there is no better card than Divest, really. I could play a Murmur or like go for a Murmuring Mystic too. I think that's pretty good in this one. And then I could bring in the Reclamation, but yeah, I have 1, which is fine. I think I probably want to Divest instead, and that's about it. I don't think I want Weathers against Elves. They're almost like a combo deck. Just need to stop them before they can develop. Just Priest of Titania is a must kill. They have a lot of must kills. Oh, we find a pretty great hand, actually. Yeah, wow. Let me keep this. We have already some options. We can turn to Oracle again if we wish. But do we wish? With Arms of Hadar, dude, maybe. I mean, yeah. Maybe turn to Oracle is good here. Do we can't really counterspell on 3? Ooh, I don't really know about this. I'm gonna do it. I think since we're going first, we have the option to do that. And if we ramp with this, it could mean Arms of Hadar on 3 too. Which actually could be really, really good. Yeah, we're gonna try this. Forest, 1 drop. Here it is. Yep. The Greed. I don't even have counterspell on 2 if I do this. I'm gonna try it anyway. Here's the Forest. Okay, this is good. Now I have counterspell on 3. Okay. I'm gonna play the Coiling Oracle. No response. Find Fumes? Hey, sure. So I have to play this weird sequencing again. Here is the Aquifer again, you know, just not being able to cast Fumes on 3. It kind of sucks, but I mean, am I gonna get punished for it again? I might as well. Okay, this is good. I don't mind this. I'm gonna foretell this, and I'm gonna play an Aquifer, getting ready for Arms. Just gonna swing for 1. It's fine. If Fumes and Arms. Let's see how crazy can they get here. I mean, am I gonna get punished like the last game? If they have Kyrian Ranger, I think I will. They have Jaspera. Okay, it's fine. 4. And it's a fucking Nyxborn Hydra again. I got punished. Yep. Oh my god, bro. Okay, I'm trolling. I should have wiped this board a year ago. I don't know what's happening. Blade, yeah, that doesn't do much, does it? Okay, yeah, that sucks. I can't really kill this anymore. Arms of Hadar don't do shit. Right. Gonna go Island. I'm gonna go cast this thing. Mulldrifter Island, double bottom. Divest is fine, I suppose. Did play a land. Yeah, it's too much. I played it wrong. Let's divest them. Oh, they have 3 draw spells. Wow. Priest. That's about it. I can't really... Yeah, I don't know. Bad game for me. Bad game for me. I did the Oracle thing again. They were just too fast. They had 2 perfect hands. I thought I can really, on the play, I really thought I can Oracle again. I couldn't. Just too fast. They're gonna draw a million cards. They literally have 3 draw. Like, what the fuck are we even playing? They have 3 draw spells in their hand. Like, this is like 14 cards, by the way. Yeah. I mean, doesn't even matter. I mean, 2 mana draw 2 is what other colors wish to do. And for them, it's like if they whiff, it's 2 mana draw 2. But yeah. Ranger. I mean, I can Fumes this, I suppose. I can like also close to just Hadar. Oh my god, I have to Hadar, Jesus. Yeah. Anything else? They are not overcommitting per se, which is pretty cool. Okay. I can Fumes, hold up Counterspell, but with this board, I don't really think so. I think the game is over. There is literally 0 way we are able to beat 2 more draw spells in their hand. Because like every draw spell is a hand refill. I'm gonna cycle the Lorien. Am I just Hadaring? In that case, do I want a tapped source? I mean, maybe. If I Fumes, it's still pretty bad. Because Titania taps for 3 instead of 1. Yeah, that sucks. So, I actually don't mind the tapped land here. I'm gonna go Aquifer, Coiling Oracle. Alright, I'm just gonna Arms of Hadar. Good arms, but seems a little late. Okay, so Solitary Priest of Titania. They did access 3 on this. Yeah, okay. Man, Nixborn Hydra is like the most annoying thing ever, I promise. It's crazy. They'll probably play land, play an elf, add 2. Yeah. Can Binding Wave if they want. Swing for 4, yep. I'm just gonna go Mystic. I don't... Yeah, probably. Coiling Oracle. I have to go Mystic. I can go double Coiling... Well, I can go only one Coiling Oracle. And I can actually keep them off mana pretty well here if I go Tiding Blade. Yeah, I think this is an Oracle turn, actually. I'm gonna go Oracle. I don't mind ramping, I don't mind the card. It's ramp. Pretty sick. I could go for a Counterspell here is amazing. I don't want them to draw more cards. I know they have a draw spell, so I'm gonna wait for a Counterspell here, I think. It would be nice to play Mystic before Counterspell, but I can't really be choosy here. I wanted to go the Oracle. It's nice that we fit the ramp here. It will do 3. Looks like a Winding Way. I hope it is, actually. It'll lead a Stampede, rather. Okay, I'm gonna Counterspell that. But we need to get rid of this Priest, man. It's really not looking good. So Mystic is actually priority here. Because it can block the Priest. Pulse is pretty good. Pretty good. F6 lands. I have to go Mystic. Probably Tiding Blade. Well, I don't necessarily need to go Tiding Blade. But I want to go Tiding Blade. Because it's mana, right? Like, it's like 2 more mana. Because 1 from Titania, second from the elf itself, so that's that. I'm gonna swing like that. And we have the Oracle next turn. We have a Pulse. Priest of Titania can't really block yet. Pretty cool. Can't really attack yet without being blocked. Oh yeah, that was the third way. I hope they whiff. They do. It was a cantrip for 2 mana. That's good for us. Okay, finally. I have 6 minutes though. It's not ideal. Here's the elf. Did they just... Hold on. Did they just add 4 mana with the Priest of Titania? What? I asked them if they really added 4 or did I miss something? I've seen just 4 mana in their mana pool after they cast. Maybe I missed something. I don't know. Maybe I did. I hope I did. What the hell was that? Okay, let's draw. We find an island. Pretty cool. I think we can safely play that after we play the Oracle. Here's a Vandal. Yes. For that we need a creature. Yeah, for that we definitely need a creature. I think I'm gonna go to combat, swing for 1 if they kind of want to block. Okay, let's see. I've seen them add 4 mana with a priest. I don't know why that was. Oh, my Coiling Oracles are elves. That's actually really bad. Oh, yeah. Okay, playing the Vandal doesn't really make sense. I'm gonna just wait on the fumes. I can Pulse of Murasa back something. I could just flip the blade, but just gonna wait for more value, hopefully. So, yeah, I'm helping them. I just realized I'm helping them with the Oracles. Actually sucks. Probably I've just, like, I'm helping them with just playing my game. Just cast an end because this taps for 5. Like, what are we even doing? This matchup is, like, terrible. What the hell? Play Timberwatch? Sure. Do I pulse a land back? I don't really think I should do that, no. I'm sure fumes really help here. After all, should maybe just cycle these fumes. Yeah, I think I will. They're pretty bad here. They kill 1 elf, that's it. Oh, and this adds for every of my... Okay. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Okay, cast down is not bad though. I want to cast down this Timberwatch Elf for sure. If I top deck arms, it's sad, but it is what it is. I would love to block with some Coiling Oracle so that I can Vandal. Okay, this is our turn now. Draw. Tangled Islet. Craft with a creature. I have no creatures. Exile this artifact, exile a creature you control. I could, after all, I could. I think exiling one of the Coiling Oracles is actually for the better here, so I'm gonna do this. Because, yeah. I just realized they are elves. I had no idea. Like, completely zero. Combat, just say okay. They will play a Jewel Thief, sure. Interesting addition to their elf deck, Jewel Thief. Maybe they're actually playing like red blasts and stuff, blue blasts. So this makes it more consistent. They seem to be rainbow elves. 6, another end. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah. So I'm expecting a swing with the end. I'm gonna ditch the Oracle, exile it with a Vandal. Then we can do it again. Though they have only 1 relevant enchantment. Declare blocks, block with the Oracle. Yeah. I could pulse the Oracle as well, but I think Vandaling it makes more sense to me now. We'll definitely lose on time. Game is still interesting though. Some big draws here. Okay, not a big draw. I'm gonna go Vandal, exile their Nyxborn Hydra. I'm gonna pass the turn. Here's a Timberwatch. They top deck that, by the way. Yep. They go to attacks. Huge swings. So we'll block like this, and then fully block this guy. We're definitely gonna bring back the Oracle with the pulse. Let's pulse back the Oracle. Okay, Oracle's back. See what we find. We have 3 minutes, so this is only the second game, so I'm not expecting to win at all. I think the game would look a lot different if I actually didn't go for the Oracle on 2 there and prepared for fumes on 3. But you know, you learn. I thought they wouldn't have the perfect thing again, and that obviously spiraled the rest of the game. Vandal, almost good, though not really that great. I'll just play it as a body, I think. See what we find. Mancer, wow. If I had more time, this would be really cool. I think I'll just I don't know, can I, I'm definitely gonna Mancer. I'm tempted to go Behold the Multiverse here. Am I dead next turn? Not really, no, not really. Cast down is the best, but it has no longevity basically, so I'm gonna go Behold. I could literally just Vandal, just to have a blocking body. I think that's good. I'm gonna Vandal this turn. I'll leave Behold the Multiverse for later, though I don't necessarily need to chump block. Doesn't matter what I exile, I have no creatures. I'll use the food, which I'm exiling. I have no creatures, so that's that. And I'm gonna go to combat. We say okay. I think I'm okay with letting the Jewel Thief hit me now at 19 life. We will Behold the Multiverse next turn. Hopefully, I don't know, like Ghostly Flicker could actually very well stabilize me, you know? We see some huge swings here. So I'll take the Jewel Thief damage easy. Regarding the non-Jewel Thief things, am I allowed to take 8 here? I think it's fine. I'll just block 1. Okay, I'm gonna chump the end with not with this, but with the Coiling Oracle. I could have just blocked with the Mystic. That's my bad. No, I couldn't. Okay, because they have this. Yep. We take 9. I absolutely forgot about the Timberwatch Elf, so that's scary. Okay, so we need removal after all. I hope we will be able to find it with Behold the Multiverse. Let's draw. Lorien is sweet. Do I want to scry? I mean, I see more cards that way, so I'm gonna do this. We also find birds. Definitely need removal, like bad. Snuff Out would be good. Arms of Hadar, incredible. Scry out Drew. Okay, Island bottom, Snuff Out top. I think I'll hardcast that. Divest is nice. Not for now though. I'm gonna go Snuff Out, hardcast on the Timberwatch Elf. Though I potentially could do something else. I actually could, well, you see, I'll go greedy. I have 2 minutes. Because I want to cast a Lorien Revealed. That's that. I'm gonna cast a Lorien this turn too. I don't really care. I want that. Because now their attack kind of sucks unless they have an X-Burn Hydra, so it's pretty cool. Archaeomancer, Behold the Multiverse. We have Exclude as well. That's not bad. I actually enjoyed this. Archaeomancer can start cooking. We stabilized, unless they top deck an X-Burn Hydra. I want to also kill this Priest of Titania. We have so many targets to kill. It's crazy. We have Suffocating Fumes, which do something. They do quite a lot, actually. They Turbo Swing. Okay, block here, chump the ends. They have no way to buff, so that's cool. I could have killed the Jewel Thief, probably should have. Okay, I'm definitely returning Fumes. Cool, can leave up Exclude. Okay, first things first, what's always happening? I'm casting the Archaeomancer. Oh, I'm in my upkeep step, never mind. Generous Sand is cool. Yeah, we stabilized this game. I'm gonna go Archaeomancer, bring back the Suffocating Fumes. Okay, we will cast the Fumes, but I'm gonna also foretell Behold the Multiverse. Gonna go to combat. I'm gonna say okay, upkeep, we're gonna fume them. We have 1 minute. I know we're gonna lose, but I still think this is cool. I'm gonna fume them, which is really good now. They're gonna go Llanowar Elves, Priest of Titania. Okay, sure. They've been sandbagging these. Maybe I should have divested. I don't know. It's a 4/6 right there. I can block with a Mystic, whatever. I'm gonna block with a Bird too. Do I have enough for End plus Exclude? I should have, yeah. That's cool. Draw. Flicker, wow. Okay, we have no time, but I'm just gonna cast the Generous End. That's happening. We have the arms here. I could have done that, but I think I'm good with this. Yeah, this looks nice. I think we would have got it if we had more time, I think. Then I could like block and Ghostly Flicker. Maybe double Archaeomancer returning like Flicker arms. They just lose. It's pretty sick, yeah. Ready food. I'm gonna pass the turn. Any attacks? We could attack with a bird. Yeah, let's go. Let's start chipping. This game would be so winnable. In my next games, I need to set a bigger clock, a longer clock, because when I'm learning new decks, ooh, okay, it goes. I think we still can go double flicker. We probably bring Arms of Hadar now, higher priority there. They don't attack. Okay, I'm gonna double flicker my Archaeomancers, create a bird. I'm gonna return a flicker at once, and then give me the Arms of Hadar. Yeah, we are basically infinite. This is not looking too bad. We have cast down too. Yep, good game. But we lose on time. Still have the Behold. Good to know. Okay, let's draw. Counter spell is incredible. I'm just gonna go Arms of Hadar first things first. Combat, swing like that, and we lose on time. You know, it happens sometimes. So I officially lost. Still was really cool. I think this game showed a lot of this deck, so I will definitely leave it in. This was a good game against LKZM with their elf deck. The Kerkorino will be the next opponent. We go first again. Luck is on our side in a way today. Ooh, interesting hand. It has 2 lands. It has a Tiring Blade and the counter spell. It has double blue. If we went second, this would be pretty bad, but since we're going first, we can kind of justify this, I feel. Let's go. Start things off with an Aquifer. Make them think for Terra Fairies, you know, all of that stuff. Red. Sure. I actually want to test this matchup. We have Weather in hand. We have 1 copy. It's crazy. Troll of Khazad-dûm. Yeah, Troll of Khazad-dûm, sure. We're gonna go Tangled Islet, and I wonder if this is Madness or Rally. Attack for 1, sure. Anything else? Land grab the price snacker. I'm expecting. Second main. Oh, it's Dredge. Okay, sure. That's a little worse somehow. Okay, surveil away an epic here. Play another epic here. Sure thing. I think having the blade on the board is good. I'm gonna go Troll of Khazad-dûm. Regarding their instant speed spells, I don't think there are that many. Maybe even, like, not any. I'm gonna pick up another Aquifer, actually. It's super slow, but I think it's fine. Generous Scent. Sure. Yeah, sure. Gonna play an Aquifer. The blade on the board is nice, but what's even nicer is a counterspell ready. If not, we can just cycle End, so that's how I'm doing this. They will cycle Blood, Gatekeeper, sure thing. So graveyard hit is crucial. Gonna swing for 2, yep. That's it? No, that's not it. Looks like grab the prize, Cathartic Reunion. Oh my god. Draw 3? No, we can't let that happen, can we? They have double imp, and that's bad. That's really bad. So we need to find some stuff. Okay, here's an island. It's not bad. It's not bad. I guess I'm gonna play this island, and I'm gonna play a blade, I suppose. Sack 1. Okay. Well, this double imp here is trouble. I hope Stinky Rip is no longer bugged. It was bugged some time ago. I hope it's not anymore. We will see on their turn. The bug is the Stinky Imp, you dredge, but this doesn't return to your hand. Instead, you draw a card from your deck. So we will see if that's still present. If that's the case, the deck obviously becomes broken. They're looting. They didn't dredge. Sure, okay, sure. Looking for lands, I assume. Basking Brutwalla, sure. Okay, so they have like everything. They already have the Dread Return there. It's pretty nice. I think post-board this becomes better, but right now it's not great. End step. I will cycle the Generous End. I will pick up a forest. I need some like good stuff right there. Wow. With the flicker, this is suddenly different. Hell yeah. What the hell? Bojuka Bog single-handedly winning this game. I forgot there's a bog in this deck. You have Ghostly Flicker on it. Jesus Christ. This is awesome. I think we're gonna flip the blade relatively soon. Not really doing too well here. They will buff too. Yeah. It's very scary. Another land. Jeez. Okay. I'm gonna play an island. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Am I flipping the blade? I mean, probably. Hope I'm not dead and stuff. Gonna exile the End. I would return a troll and play it, probably. We have Dispel up. I don't think they have any instant speed spells in their deck. I think Envelope is a card to definitely consider. A lot of sorceries going around in every deck. Ooh, grab the prize. Okay, Dredge. Can flip the blade too. I just flipped it. I mean, flicker it, I meant, but I think it's a little too early for it, so it's fine. We can hold up Weather, I suppose. Yeah, we take a lot, kind of close to dead here. Gain the life, draw. Wow, Oracle, awesome, beautiful, amazing. Coiling Oracle. I hope for a non-land card, but it's fine. Almost wanna... Okay, it's a land card. Almost wanna flicker Bojuka Bog Oracle. And I think I'll do that, like, soon. Ooh, Kitten, grab the prize. Scrapwork Mutt. Sure. They double swing. If I wanna do it, I have to do it now. I actually don't. If you wanna buff, that's fine. I've weathered a storm, so I don't feel that bad. Unearth is not a, like, cast a spell, right? It's an ability. So currently Storm is 0. They will buff this, yep. Go to 3. Okay, I'm gonna do some stuff here. I'm gonna go Ghostly Flicker, Coiling Oracle, Bojuka Bog. Still decent value with the Mutt right there, right? Lorien, yeah. I could weather. I think I will. Only 6, but it is what it is. Go to 10. Let's draw a swamp. Sure. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm gonna play the swamp and say 5 and cast this. Maybe, yeah, I should have waited probably. Okay, we have a counter spell here. Yeah, am I attacking with the Oracle? I mean, yeah, I guess. Weird stuff here. We have double Dispel. Dispel hasn't been good, like, in any game. It's just, like, good against blue decks, and it's even, like, pretty middling against, it's pretty middling against red decks, too. Like, yeah, you can Dispel a Bolt, but they still are gonna go with their grab the prizes and stuff. Ooh, they have some plans here, okay. Cathartic Reunion. Hell nah. We're gonna counterspell Cathartic Reunion. Though another Rootwalla is here. I don't like that at all. I don't know what to do. Grab the prize and Mutt. Yeah, sure. Go to 6. I'm cooked. I'm not. I'm fine. Okay, well, sure. I'm fine. Thank God. Okay, I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Archaeomancer, bringing back, I mean, one and only Ghostly Flicker. Can double flicker after I block. I can also flicker a Bojuka Bog. Oh God, okay. Surveil 1. Go for it. They know about the flicker, so I can flicker Bog again. And I'm so ready to do it. Mountain. Could also be like dead, like kinda a lot of damage here, you know. Can ghostly flicker the weather though. It's just awesome too. Yeah, I can ghostly flicker the weather like not right now because I want to keep getting the flicker back if possible, but it's possible. Yeah, so they can activate only one of these root wallas, right? They can like that. Yeah, they can activate only one of these root wallas. Declare blocks. I'm gonna block like this. No response yet. They buffed the Archaeomancer one. I'm gonna go ghostly flicker, Archaeomancer, Bojuka Bog first, exile their graveyard, return, well, let's go Ghostly Flicker. Let's go Lorien, but we have a Ghostly Flicker on the blade too. I just love this. I can get rid of their whole board. It's kind of funny, I don't know. Okay, I forgot, I will always yield to this. Let's draw. Aquifer, how much mana do I have? 4, 6, 10. I can flicker 3 times. Dear lord. Let's swing first. Yeah, the drain from the blade is unfortunate to lose, but I'm for it. I will flicker this and the blade. Return flicker. Flicker backers. Let's go. We're gonna flicker this and the blade again. Holy crap. We're gonna return the flicker. Everything dead. Play the aquifer. I suppose end step. We can flicker the bog whenever we want. This is awesome. I love this. I love this. It's so good. They'll hardcast the scrapwork mod. Alright. Ready to flicker the bog whenever. Ooh, snacker. Hell nah. I don't like that. Okay, I have a better idea. End step. I'm gonna flicker Archaeomancer blade. We win the game. Yeah, it's just like Archaeomancer Bojuka Bog is a lock against Dredge. It's so good. Okay. So what do we actually want here? Weather is fine. Vandal has potential because they play the red guys that have the impact tremor effect. They also play scrapwork mods. I do like Campfire, it's not bad. Dispel now is better than Dispel before because they will sideboard in some stuff. Divest, I'm good. Reclamation, yeah, for sure. And Spell Bombs, of course. Now, what's bad? Snuff Out is bad. Cast Down is mid. Suffocating Fumes are fine. Exclude doesn't seem that amazing. Mulldrifter is pretty good. I don't think we need Nyxborn Hydra. Gonna ditch one Behold the Multiverse. I like the Dispels now. I didn't like them before. I think they'll play a lot of instants to kinda freak me over. Red Blast and stuff, so I like them now. Pulse of Murasa is life gain. Gonna ditch one Mulldrifter. It's a little slow. We have, we have a clear plan here. I think the Fumes could be ditchable, but they like Snackers, Kittens, Voldern, Epicures, a lot of 1 HP creatures. Handis, it has a flicker. Like, other than that, it's not awesome, but I'm gonna keep. You can go early Campfire if you want. Looting, okay, sure. Oh my god, that's insane, actually. What the hell? Reclamation, yeah, I wish. I have no green. Gonna go Island, pass the turn, because we have Hydroblast. Epicures, chill. I'll allow it. They didn't dredge, notably, so that's cool. Looting brings back a Snacker. I don't like that. I'm gonna Hydro the looting. It's a bad Hydro, but it's pretty necessary. I like, they have Snacker, they can loot the Imp. It's just really good. Lorien. Well, Lorien's awesome because it can bring in a green source. I think I want a green source ASAP, actually. Like, right now. Give me the Islet. We need to get rid of this Stinkweed Imp minimum. I can survive a Snacker, but this Stinkweed Imp is doing crazy stuff. They don't dredge, surprisingly. I think I'll Reclamation the frick. They have looting. Yeah, I knew about that already, though. Snacker's back, it's fine. Yeah, if this is your start, you're kinda golden. They have double Imp now, it's not good. Draw. Okay, so we will use the Reclamation kind of as a last resort, I think. We'll use the Campfire to offset damage. Play the Aquifer. Play the Campfire. Because exiling one Imp doesn't do anything anymore. We just need to save the Reclamation for the combo. Like, after they return their Giant and whatnot. Swing for 3, you'll gain 2, so it's not the end of the world. Land Gatekeeper, sure. Gatekeeper is so good because it's such a low resource commitment. Like, if you get this countered, you don't really care anyway, so it's pretty awesome. You can destroy it, but it's not, I don't love that. Let's draw. Fumes are pretty good. I'm gonna go Swamp. Fumes do work. They work quite well. I can't do Fumes Reclamation. I also want to keep my Lorien for the draw effect, I think. So that's also a thing. So I may kind of bank up on life and then do Lorien if I find land. I think that's fine. Fumes are pretty good here. If they go with the Gatekeeper, I will probably Reclamation. I'm pretty eager to Reclamation, honestly. It's just, I'm gonna Fumes that. I mean, that's a lot of damage prevented. Okay, we get it for 1. Could also cycle the Lorien, but I think that's pretty counterintuitive. They obviously flashback looting, yep. Okay, here's a Giant. We can fire. I think we may be forced to, unless we find, ooh, okay. Yes. awesome start. I can Reclamation the Gatekeeper first, and they kinda have nothing then. Ooh, what do we think about that? Yeah, I would love to use it as a graveyard hate, but I think not now. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna destroy the artifact. I wish I could put the snacker here, but I think I'm not gonna be greedy. Gonna destroy the Gatekeeper. Gonna Bojuka Book. We can cast Lorien. Sadly, I have no green for weather. It's kind of sucky, but it's fine. Lorien is our gateway back. They seem to be having at least one Pyroblast in hand, which doesn't make me really happy. I'm gonna be honest. If they counter the Lorien with the Pyro, that's kinda... It's not good. It's not good. Is that it? No, no way, right? Really? It's it? Okay. I mean, I'm fine being in a stalemate. They definitely have a Pyroblast. There's no way. Island. Okay, we are not missing land drops. I'm gonna pass the turn. I can activate Campfire, Flicker, Bojuka Book, Campfire. Yeah, I'm gonna activate Campfire now. If they counter it, I have free reign with Lorien, which is nice. They do nothing. Ooh, yeah, okay. Another island, that's fine. I'm okay with this. Let's go to combat. They're hitting land drops, I suppose. So the plan is to let them counter the Ghostly Flicker and then try to Lorien. Mat me, yeah. Or not mat me, like mat them. This is a good turn to try to Flicker. They just go Mountain, okay. Play Mountain. Flicker is bad. I'm not gonna do it. They cast only one spell, so maybe they don't have a blast. They have Dispel. They would need to have double blast. I think this is a good turn to try to go for a Lorien revealed here. Let's try it. It just works like that? Okay. Well, that changes things. Okay. I'll keep up Weather. I'm gonna play Nihil Spell Bump. And we have Weather, or we have like any activation we want. This is good, suddenly. This is good. I thought they were sandbagging a blast 100% there. Like maybe even 2. We're losing life. I need to be careful about that. Wait, I have Mulldrifter with Ghostly Flicker. Holy sh... I just realized. Okay, I'm just gonna chill. We're gonna Campfire. Counterspell. Do I just hardcast Mulldrifter? Or do I evoke Ghostly Flicker it? Because if they have... Well, I have a support. I have a lot of support here. I think I'm gonna evoke a Drifter. I need to stack my triggers properly. I always misplayed it when I made the Jeskai deck, so I want to draw the 2 cards first, so I'm gonna do this. We're gonna draw 2. Hydro 2. Ooh, this feels good. Oh, I wish I had a Blade on the board. I suppose I'm gonna untap a land. Just really simple. I'm gonna Flicker here and Island. They have a Hydro Blast. They have a freaking Lightning Axe. What the hell am I watching? Okay. I'm gonna dispel the Lightning Axe. This works. Okay, beautiful. A lot of spells have been cast this turn. It's almost like I want to Weather. A lot of spells have been cast. I don't think I can get a better Weather the Storm than this. I'm gonna Weather. Yep, and we have this on lock, dude. We can play the Foreboding Landscape, crackable at the end of turn. I could cycle it, but I'm good, I think. Or we can activate Campfire, it's probably better. Yeah. They have free reign though. They have free reign. I'm tapped out here, so if they have something crazy, you know. So we have some crazy stuff with the flickers and we still have a bomb. Yet another bomb in hand. This is just unlocked. This deck is really sick. Good game right there. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the conclusion. Though we played like 4 or 5 games total, I think the games took a very long time. This control deck is definitely one that likes longer games, so if you're someone who enjoys these longer games, this deck could be for you. Barff really did a great job in the deck building. This deck works like a toolbox deck that has answers for most things in the format. It actually feels really good to play. Even me, who is often very confused about these control decks with Ghostly Flickers and Ephemerates, kind of find it hard to difficult to pilot a lot of the times. This one felt pretty natural, though I can still see there is a lot to master. You get, rewarded like extremely well for mastering this deck, I feel like. Knowing the play patterns, knowing what to return with Archaeomancer at all times, when to go for the flicker chain and when to return something else. It really requires a lot of format knowledge to pilot this well, I would say, but the deck building is awesome. I didn't even realize the Bojuka Book plus the Ghostly Flicker is honestly really amazing against all of these graveyard decks like Dredge and Spy, and it's really hard for them to deal with that because, well, this is a land, right? A lot of life gain with the Campfire, the Weather, the Storm, Pulse of Murasa felt really nice. Just enough targets for the Flicker. The Coiling Oracle was definitely the carrying force of the deck, what kind of binds it together. It felt really, really nice. Tiding Blade as a repeatable removal and Archaeomancer, just a great finisher. I did enjoy the Mulldrifter as well. The only thing I will say though, I'm not sure if Dispel is what you should play main deck, because it felt like Dispel is great post board. A lot of people of course have like Red Blasts and just generally a lot of sideboard cards that are instant speed, but not a lot of decks actually play important instants main deck. Like even against Mono Red, that what's important are their creatures like the Gutter Snipe and Flame Breather. What's also important are their setup cards like Grab the Prize, maybe Fateless Looting. All of those are sorceries. Thoughtcast is a sorcery against these green decks like Winding Way and Lead a Stampede. All of those are sorceries. They are pretty important to counter. So in a lot of matchups, game 1 and even game 2 sometimes, Dispel is a dead card, and I think Envelope is potentially a better fit for the main deck, but it's still a little weird. I think that you could replace it with completely something else. And I think Dispel could very well be a sideboard card. I think it's better in the sideboard in most matchups, though obviously in some games you want it game 1 too. Regarding the sideboard, I did make a mistake. I don't think that Divest is amazing. I like Divest more in decks that have more access to untapped black sources. You can't really cast this on turn 1, maybe you can cast it on turn 2 to 3. Sometimes that's a little late to get what you actually need to get. Maybe they will just play their Refurbished Familiars, play their Artifact Lens already, and you are pretty late on the Divest there. So I would go with something else. Maybe the aforementioned Dispel could be really nice. I did enjoy the Weather, Spellbombs are incredible, Arms of Hadar are very important, and one Mystic, that's what I like. And the Hydroblast, yeah, you could definitely play more. I do think you still have the Weather the Storms, though. You play 3, you could play one more in the sideboard against the red decks, because this hoses them very, very much. So I definitely did enjoy this deck. If you're about these control decks, you don't mind longer games, I think this deck could be for you. It's built pretty masterfully. There is a lot of room to learn this deck and kind of like master it, since the play patterns can be pretty difficult sometimes. And if you want to see more of these decks, there is a link to Patreon below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you soon. Have a great rest of the holiday, and bye.